Alright, today we're back and we're doing an unboxing and possibly end up using this. Out of all the tools I have in my shop, a bench grinder is not one of them. So I just picked this up at Lowe's yesterday, and it's a Porter cable 6-inch bench grinder, 2.1 amp. Has lights and everything, but we'll be getting to that. Has two wheels, one is medium and one is a coarse grit wheel. So we'll rip it open and dig into it. Instructions, don't really need that. You have your hardware to attach to it. We have the shields, AAA batteries for the lights, the unit itself, feels a little bit on the hefty side. So we'll get it unwrapped and start with the assembly of it. I've been wanting one of these for a while now, and went to Harbor Freight to pick one up, and they were completely sold out of every single grinder except for the 3-inch grinder. I don't have much of a use for a 3-inch grinder. Basically, when I would sharpen like lawnmower blades, I would use an attachment on my Dremel, and I'm sick going through Dremel blades, so I figured I could use this and then see if that works. Alright, now we're gonna start the assembly. I have everything laid out, pretty much how you would put it onto the grinder, so we'll start putting this together. First thing we're going to do is remove the Phillips screws on this side. And then install your lights onto it. And then before we put on the shields here, we're just going to put our guides on. There's a pin right here, so you'd pretty much just set it on there. And then you'll take your washer and your wing nut and then screw that in. And my fingers don't fit in there very well. Then we're going to put the shields on. Then you're gonna remove this top part here. Install the batteries. Put your cover back on. And then hit the button and test it out. Seems to have pretty good light. So what we're gonna do is the exact same thing on the opposite side, and then we'll be back to turn it on and test the vibration of this model with it not mounted to anything. Alright, everything's together on both sides. Lights work. So that's nice. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start this up and see what kind of vibration we have without it mounted to anything. I'm not sure if this has rubbers on the bottom, and it does, so that's good. So let's fire it up and see what happens. Yeah, not too bad when you get it up to speed. So, and it's relatively quiet. Initial startup takes a couple seconds, but that's pretty much to be expected. So let's try to get it mounted down to something, and then I have an old lawnmower blade outside that I want to see if I can sharpen, because that's the point of this whole thing for me getting. So we'll be back and check that out. Alright, we got it all plugged in. This is not mounted, so it's probably going to move when I'm trying to sharpen this. I got a blade here that's definitely seen better days, but we'll see if we can put an edge on it. Once it gets nice out and I get the other garage cleared out, that's going to be my actual shop, so I'm going to have patience with that. So we're going to start out on the coarse wheel and then move over to the finer one. Okay, so we just got done grinding this blade. Doesn't focus very well, but it actually put a pretty decent edge on that. So instead of ruining all my Dremel bits, I will use the 6-inch grinder for that. Actually turned out a pretty decent grind on that. So, any questions or comments, let me know down below, and thanks for watching.